Hey, what's up guys? P-Monty89 here again, and I'm here today with some oldies but goodies. Some guns that they no longer manufacture, sadly, but that I recently picked up, and I just had to share them with you guys. I told you I had more guns coming. I told you, and I was definitely correct. And I'm going to show them to you today. I'm going to start out with this one here. Really nice revolver. This is a loaded gun, so as you can see, I'm not going to put my finger on the trigger and the trigger guard. Gun is pointed in a safe direction at all times. This is a H&R 922 with a 6-inch barrel. And after my last video, what do you think that means? 6-inch barrel out of a 22, or 22 rather, out of a 6-inch barrel. That means you're going to have full ballistics out to 25 yards with this gun. So it's like getting hit with a 22 rifle out to 25 yards. So ballistically speaking, the 22, as we know out of a rifle, is very deadly, and it's like getting hit out of a rifle. So this is my dad's backup bedstand gun, and 9 rounds of it with some high velocity 22s as a backup weapon when you're waking up and someone's breaking into your house is not really too shabby. As you can see, it is loaded, like I said, so this whole time here we're going to be keeping it pointed in safe directions. I'm surrounded by nothing but walls, and no one is up on the second floor but myself, so gun safety, gun safety, gun safety. Okay? Next one. It's loaded, but I'm going to unload this one. Just want to show you, I actually want to show you how this unloads. It's very nice. This is the H&R 732, and it's a 32 Smith & Wesson long. Very good gun for concealed carry if you're recoil sensitive, or just an overall very good gun just to throw into the waistband or something real quick, going down to the grocery store. Even as a summertime carry gun, very nice. I don't knock the 32 Smith & Wesson long like a lot of people might, and there's a reason for it, but let me just show you how this thing ejects. You pull the pin out right there, and it opens right up. Let me tell you, this thing built like a tank. Okay, it is just built like a tank, and the ejection on it is very strong. I'll even point it this way, and you can see those rounds come right out. The ejector is very strong. Everything about this gun is built very well, and I just really wish that H&R still made these revolvers. It has a 2.5-inch barrel too, so not going to get full ballistics, but with a 100 grain wad cutter up close, I say it does some pretty good damage. In case you have a situation, it's good to get off me gun. One for the girlfriend or the wife too, if you have one, and you want to keep them armed with something on a budget. Not too bad. I got this one, really nice one, with almost 100% bluing on it, a good bore and everything, no pitting, for $146. That was a steal. Even the grips are in pristine condition. Okay, there's no cracks on the grips or nothing. And I couldn't believe that they had rusted ones and stuff that were starting out at $175. I got this one out the door, $146. That, my friends, is amazing. And now that this gun is unloaded, as you saw me unload it, I'm going to just dry fire it one time. And you know I'm not really big on dry firing, but I just want to tell you that this trigger is crisp. It's silky smooth. I mean, it really is for a revolver. Okay? That's it right there. And if you listen to it, it's the action, everything. Very crisp. Okay? Could not believe it. 146. And I got 2 other really good guns here, and they're semi-automatics. I had someone ask me about the Makarovs from my last video. They're like, man, you didn't show any Makarovs. Got my hopes up because you had a Makarov hollow point out there. We were talking about ballistics and stuff from the shorter barrels. Well, how about this one for you? CZ Model 82. 12+1 capacity of 9mm Makarov. This gun, unloaded. as you can see, unloaded. If you want to know anything about this gun, I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. Two things. Number one, trigger pull, amazing. Really is amazing. 9mm Makarov, you know, the Makarov round is pretty good. You can, if you wanted to, as you can see, you can keep it cocked and locked, like a 1911 if you want to. So you can have it in single action mode, you just take that right off and you're ready to fire. Really good, but you can't lock it up like this. I'm sorry, you can't lock it up in double action mode. Double action mode, the safety won't go on. So the logic behind it is, one second, I don't know who that is. Okay, sorry. The logic behind that is heavy trigger pull, which really it's not heavy at all. It's very, very light, very smooth. It's smoother than any burst I've ever shot. But I guess, you know, it's good. It's supposed to be the safety for it, the heavier trigger pull. But I'm telling you, being a guy that shoots revolvers, I don't feel the trigger pull. But I'd actually probably carry it just like that. You know, it's a really nice gun, made out of the Czech Republic. So, and they still make the 32s and 380s, but these 9mm Makarovs, the Model 82s, they don't make them anymore, sadly. And I don't know why, because the 9mm Makarov is a really nice round. I actually have some designs and stuff I was making just for, you know, kicks. And I really like the 9mm Makarov, and I made a gun chambered in it. So, yeah, really nice. Blowback gun. Gotta love it. And last, certainly not least, because it's my favorite gun here. It's my favorite gun in general. Handgun, at least. Gun I've been waiting for years and years and years. And a shout out to my friend Vamp. Hey man, we've been waiting a long time for this to come in. You and me both, brother. And I finally got it. I never thought I was going to actually get my hands on one, because it almost feels like when you want something so badly that you're never going to get it. You guys know what I mean. But check this out here. I finally got myself a Makarov. This is the Bulgarian one. It's not the Russian one. But I'm looking at trying to find a Tula manufactured Russian Makarov down the road and making this a new primary concealed carry gun. The magazine's loaded, but there's not one in the chamber. Take the safety off first and cock the hammer's easier. You can see nothing in the chamber. This gun, everything about this gun is still very stiff. The safety on it, the hammer, the trigger's kind of stiff, but it's not too bad. The springs are stiff. It's almost, you can see that there's a very, very, very small bit of holster wear. Almost nothing here, just a little couple of minor scratches. I mean, the gun looks like it was well taken care of, and it was mostly just a holster gun. It wasn't shot much. And here's 8 rounds, what 8 rounds looks like, of 9mm Makarov 400A custom XTP loads, which is probably overall the best self-defense load for the caliber. And XTPs are probably the caliber, the hollow point that I would carry in both this and 380. The XTP has the extra penetration you're going to want. But even still, the Makarov round is it's very powerful. It's not the most powerful out there. It's not a 9mm Luger. It's not, you know, a 357. But let me tell you something. The Spetsnaz used this gun. We all know how badass the Spetsnaz are. Okay. Tough guys. Got shit done. Still get shit done. This was their sidearm for a long time, and recently was replaced. But nevertheless, this gun is still used in the Russian military, limitedly, of course. And it still plays a role for a lot of people in this country and other countries that have concealed carry permits. Very nice for that. It's flat. It's a well-balanced gun. Okay. My brother and friend Vamp, his favorite gun's the 1911. Mine's the Makarov. You know, a lot more people probably like the 1911 than the Makarov, but I like the blowback guns. I like that simple design, simple to take down, very easy, very flat like a 1911, lighter weight than a 1911. To me, and very nice sights, you know, low profile sights. You can use them. They're up high enough where you could use them. I mean, simplicity at its best. And, you know, it's a European magazine release, which a lot of people don't like. But actually, for me, you know, if you practice with it, you get used to it really quick. And it's ambidextrous, just like the CZ is ambidextrous. And both these guns, if you can find these guns and want them for concealed carry, I'm telling you, you would do yourself no disservice by getting either one of these guns. Both of these guns are excellent quality. They're built like tanks. And they will serve the purpose, and they will go bang every time. So even if you get one that's a little bit scratched up, like this Bulgarian, if you got one that was scratched up, but it functions really well, and you want it for concealed carry, I figure why not? You can get more than one. You know, you can buy a couple of Makarovs for a decent price. You get the most marred up one that functions well for a concealed carry, so you don't have to worry about marring it up anymore, and you have one or two that are good for the collection. Simplicity is beauty. That's my motto. Simplicity is beauty. And this is simple and beautiful to me. So, bet your bottom dollar, range trips and reviews coming as soon as the weather breaks and dries up a little bit around here. You can bet your bottom dollar that I'll be out there shooting all these guns and having reviews on them. Now here's the other kicker. Right before I go, I want you guys to just take in your head a wild guess as to how much I paid for this gun. Only one person, only one subscriber I have is going to know the answer to that question off the bat. The rest of you guys, I'm telling you, you're already wrong. But I'll tell you what I paid for this. I paid exactly, with transfer fees and all, I paid $0.00. Can you believe that? The gun I always wanted, I didn't pay a penny for it. My father actually got a $500 winner scratch-off ticket, and he put some of the money from his $500 to buy this gun. He knew I loved the Makarov. He knew I want one forever. Completely blindsided and surprised me with it. So I have to give a shout-out to my awesome father. I call him Paps. Paps Blue Ribbon Beer. That's what me and him used to drink, so I just call him Paps. Yeah, thank you, Dad, so much. I really do enjoy the gun. I love it. And I really couldn't ask for a better father. My father's always been there for me. He's the #1 father. And I couldn't ask for a better present. So thank you so much, Dad. I really do appreciate it. And so that's it, guys. I'm out of here. More videos to come. Piedmonte89 out. Remember, anti-gun is anti-American. So shout out to my dad, shout out to Vamp, and shout out to Scott, my FFL dealer, who is an amazing guy, who really is there to help his customers. And I'm going to ask him if he wants me to put it out there so I could help promote him, because I'm telling you, he's probably the best FFL I've ever dealt with. So, thanks, guys. More guns to come, more fun to come. Peace.